Hello, folks, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Breath of Fire 2. A very special episode, actually. It's Zell 58, and in this episode, I'm going to show you all the tenants you need to get -1 because I haven't gotten to that part in this story game. So, a few episodes back, I got McLean, who will show you a secret fishing spot. That's just up to preference. I like that. You don't need to get him, but I decided to get him. This is the episode that you're going to want to add to your favorites to reference throughout the game of what characters you should get. Our first character is in Hometown and resides in the house next to Bo and Ryu's original house. What is his name? Oh, Heckler. Basically, if you invite him to open a shop in your town, he's going to open, fire equipment, which basically at the point that I'm at in the game, it's not really that useful, but if you start off getting him when you first open your town, these are some pretty powerful weapons and armor, and will pretty much carry you through, I'd say, good, 3 to 5 hours of the game. Next, we want to teleport to Windia to pick up our third tenant, since we already have 2. And, that there are guides out there for characters that you can pick. You don't have to follow the characters that I decided. I just felt that these were the best tenants for the rooms. Okay, and I think, yeah, it's locked. Okay, so the next person that we get is in the Armory of Windia, and I think, even if you read the guides and, try to make your own decision, this will still be a character that you'll want to pick up, because she will open a shop that will eventually get you some of the most powerful equipment in the game. So, let that, think about that for a little bit, and make your decision based on that. Yeah, Beretta. Yeah, I'll take you there. So another option, if you don't want to pick the guy that gets fire equipment, in the pathway to township, there is a man that will show you a hunting spot. So I was kind of debating that at this point when I was showing this town building episode, whether to get him or to get this guy that makes fire equipment, but I think for the most part, it would be better off getting the fire equipment. But like I said, if you like hunting and you like fishing, those mini games, which I haven't really shown you, those characters are good for that. So now that we've gotten our town filled up, let me show you what they have to offer. So there's all the fire equipment. As you see, it's not really that much better than what I have. A little bit better for Bo. But really, like at this point, you're almost level, you're between level 20 and 30. If you've been following where I am in the storyline, I am now trying to shrink the queen, trying to find those things. And so right now, the character that I said will eventually sell you the most powerful equipment has some pretty crappy stuff, but just keep visiting her from time to time, and near the end of the game, she will have the type of equipment you're looking for. So now that we've filled up the town, we talk to our carpenter, and he offers to build the town a little bit bigger. Now, in order to do this, you're going to need 1,000, I guess Zenny, 1,000 gold. And you can just go play the storyline, come back, or you can speed it up by revisiting the town, I think like 7 or 8 times. Here, we'll see here. But by doing that, you'll see the town upgraded. And we'll know that because we won't see all this construction stuff at the entrance. After that has happened, we're going to have 3 new rooms or houses that we can then rent out. And then we can get some really good characters. And once again, the characters that I'm going to recommend are essential for the carpenter that I picked. This carpenter does cooking, and okay, here we go. I'll get back to that in a minute. So now we have our new luxurious town. It has its own fountain. Too bad it doesn't have a statue of Ryu. You would think, geez. So now we can only get 2 of the 3 characters that I'm suggesting, so I'm gonna have to mention this in the later episode when I get to that point. But the next person we want to get is in Windia, and he is in the 2nd floor of the inn. And I think he's the only one that can go into this house. So, and Dion, he wants to open a fish store, which is essential to cooking because some of the things that he can do will really help you with some items you need. And you'll see that when I do a cooking episode of Let's Play Breath of Fire 2. But until then, you just have to take my word for it. So next we need to go back to Hometown. And right where we got the tenant who opened the fire equipment shop, we will find the next tenant who opens up a shop with rare items, which is also, in my opinion, very useful. Things like condition ups and things of that sort. So he's just in the room behind the other tenant. Really easy to find. Hans. Where's Franz? Are they here to pump you up? Okay, will you take me there? Yeah, I'll take you there. I'll take you there. And then the final character that we want to get, his name is Barose. But, like I said, I haven't gotten to the point to where I can find him. And he is a tenant that will apparently teach you some powerful magic. So, I mean, that's up to you whether or not to wait for him. You could, look for another tenant and make the choice. My choices aren't necessarily the right ones. They are just the ones I'm suggesting to you. And you can reference that if you'd like, or you can go ahead and build whatever town you want. I mean, it's your game. And that's the nice thing about it. So let me check the shops. This is the fire guy. So all the new people are in the town, in the houses down here. Makes sense, right? Nope, not in this one. Okay, so that's house 4, I guess. So we got Hans with his item shop, and we got charm. Okay, excellent. Wise hoop, condition up, medicine. Perfect. Those will become very useful in cooking episodes as well. And speaking of that, we have our fish shop, which the tuna will be especially helpful. So there you have it. Please rate, comment, appreciate, let me know what you think about this guide, or if you have any better suggestions.